Uniper was among the first batch of German energy companies to hit the panic button over soaring energy bills due to reduced supplies of Russian gas. Thankfully, well, we'll see to that later, the German Chancellor saved the company by bailing it out. A small after effect of it is that Germans should be prepared to lose 40.1 billion euros more in taxes because of Olaf's nonsensical action. Now you see. And to be honest, a high-tension drama is about to begin. Hi and welcome to TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Atul Mishra, and if you haven't subscribed to the TFI Global channel yet, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates. You can also install our Apple and Android app. The links to the applications are in the description section. Let's begin. The German government has imposed a levy on German households. According to Euractiv, German households would pay 500 euros more a year for gas after a levy was set to help utilities cover the cost of replacing Russian supplies. The levy will be in effect for 2 years. The levy would be imposed from 1st of October and will remain in place until 2024 in a bid to help Uniper, the country's largest importer of Russian gas, and other importers cope with soaring prices. While imposing the levy, Economic Minister Robert Habeck reminded the importance of such measures. He said the alternatives would have been the collapse of the German energy market, and with it, large parts of the European energy market. We need to change in a hurry. In doing so, we sometimes have to take bitter medicine. Habeck emphasizes the necessity of such actions for a better future. Well, an additional 500 euros doesn't seem like a huge amount before you consider the wider picture. Germans will be paying an additional 40.1 billion euros in taxes to the government. Hence, even after recovering the cost of the bailout, the German government would be making a large profit. So how did we arrive to this very definite figure of 40.1 billion euros? The math behind it is not too complex. According to the latest data, there are about 40.1 million households in Germany that regularly pay taxes. The government demands an additional 500 euro payment from them. Let's multiply the number of households with additional taxes. 40.1 households into 500 euros is equal to 20050,000,000, which means 20,050 million euros. Since the levy is supposed to be in effect for 2 years, let's double the numbers. 20,050 million euros into 2 is equal to 40,100 million euros. Let's convert the number to billions. 40,100 million euros divided by 1,000 is equal to 40.1 billion euros. See, we told you it's that simple. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz bailed out Uniper by handing them a 15 billion euros package to save the gas importer that has turned out to be the biggest casualty of Europe's energy crisis so far. Now let's subtract the bailout package from the additional taxes collected. 40.1 billion euros minus 15 billion euros is equal to 25.1 billion euros. The government gets richer by 25.1 billion euros even if the families get poorer. If the additional tax isn't enough, the next surprise for Germans can be much more upsetting. Economic experts have expressed concern that the levy would trigger the already rising 8.5% inflation rate to increase further, especially when several temporary relief measures like cheap public transportation tickets are about to expire. According to Commerzbank chief economist Jörg Kramer, the levy is projected to increase inflation, including the value-added tax, by approximately 1 percentage point. The move also adds to growing indications that the German economy may enter a recession this winter. Germans will therefore have to pay more for practically all necessary commodities in addition to the increased tax. Germany's coffers are running dry, At present, citizens are struggling to manage the effects of supply restrictions from Russia that have pressured gas prices to jump above normal rates. Olaf wants to make billions in the name of a bailout when money really needs to be in the pockets of ordinary Germans. Now that is quite cunning, but equally abhorrent and vicious.